During my stay in Marrakesh, I decided to do something a bit crazy, which ended up in me hanging from a guy paragliding. But how did I get here? So, I wanted to do something special, and I went online and found this little day trip. So I decided to just click on it and go for it. But then a problem arose. On the day, I got a little message from the organizer explaining that we would not be able to do the paragliding in the morning. But he did offer some alternatives. He wanted to take me on a little tour around the little villages up in the mountains before the afternoon when we would eventually go paragliding. I said yes. Some days passed without us even noticing. We wake up, we follow the same roads, we check the time, we think about what's next. And before we know it, another day is over. That's existing. Existing is moving through life on autopilot, doing what needs to be done, waiting for the next weekend, the next holiday, the right moment to start living. What if living isn't something we wait for? What if it's something we choose? Today started a bit like that. My whole idea of going paragliding was to get out of my comfort zone, doing something completely different. Then suddenly a barrier. This text message saying we couldn't really go paragliding in the morning. Bit of a letdown. But then I saw this door opening. A random drive up some random place in Morocco, visiting little villages close to the mountains. It sounded like an adventure. So I said yes. Because once you say yes, then that opens the door to the unfamiliar, to things you weren't really prepared for, to the not knowing. And that's what actually starts to expand your comfort zone and makes you grow as a person. Today started with a simple drive, just a road leading somewhere unfamiliar. A stop at a local organ cooperative, a bustling Saturday market, conversations with people I'd never met. A walk through the mountains, sheep, cats, you name it. Picking up apples from trees, picking cherries. It's funny how the moments we remember most are rarely the ones that we plan. They're normally the quiet ones, the sound of water finding its way through the rocks, a cat coming up for some stretching under the sun, completely unbothered by the world, a father showing his child something he'll probably never remember, but he'll never forget, a meal that somehow tastes better simply because you saw where it came from and you earned it with a walk. None of these moments ask for our attention. They just ask us to be present. Maybe that's what I've been missing. Not more excitement. Not a bigger adventure. Just the ability to slow down for long enough to notice what's already here. Because sometimes it's hidden in the ordinary, waiting for us to finally look up. All of these little moments did not change the world, but they did change my day. Because living isn't really measured by an extraordinary thing happening to you in one certain day at a certain time. It's measured by how present you are while it's happening. And sometimes life surprises you if you let it. One conversation leads to another. Someone asks for an interview, you find yourself saying yes to something you'd never even imagined. And just before you know it, you're standing on the edge of a mountain looking down, taking a deep breath, wondering if you should really do this. And then you jump. And for a few moments, there are no deadlines, no notifications, no worries about tomorrow. Just the wind, the view, just the feeling of being completely alive. Maybe that's the difference. Existing is counted the days. Living is making the days count. And that's what today taught me. Moments are rarely planned. They're found in the moment you decide to say yes. So maybe we should also just start saying yes a bit more often. Because sometimes you don't really have to plan out every single second, every day, every week. You don't have to live by a schedule. You don't have to know exactly what you could be doing. You can actually just say yes to things. Just go for it. Take a little step. Take a little jump. And then just let the world show you what it's got for you. And show you what life is.